They really thought they'd get away with it, didn't they? Thought their actions would vanish like smoke, leaving no trace, no consequence. They walked away with smug grins, believing the universe owed them nothing, no accountability. But life, my friends, has a way of leveling the scales. And God? Oh, He doesn't miss a thing. Every tear you cried, every silent scream you swallowed, it's all written down. Justice doesn't forget. They built their little games on the assumption that your silence meant weakness. They poked, prodded, and laughed, thinking they were untouchable. But they forgot something critical. God is watching. He saw every moment they broke you, every time they disrespected you, every backstabbing grin. And He's patient, oh so patient. He lets them think they've escaped, lets them revel in their false victories. Then, suddenly, the tables turn. The pain they dealt, it returns tenfold. Here's the beauty: you don't have to lift a finger. You're not plotting revenge or seeking payback. You've risen above it all, walked off the battlefield. But the war isn't over for them. They're trapped in the very cycles they created, reliving their own cruelty in ways they never anticipated. God has a poetic way of mirroring pain, making people confront the darkness they unleashed. And when it comes back, it doesn't knock politely. It crashes through the door. Picture this: they're left wondering why everything feels off, why relationships crumble, why peace eludes them. They'll blame the world, blame others. But deep down, they know what they did, and it haunts them. Karma doesn't tiptoe in. It storms in with the weight of every buried sin. You, though, you're free. You've walked through fire and emerged stronger, brighter. They thought your silence was surrender, but it was strength. You handed it all over to God, and He handled it. Now, they're scrambling in the chaos they created while you've chosen peace. Your refusal to engage speaks louder than any retaliation ever could. It tells them you've moved on while they're still stuck, trapped in guilt, in the ruins of their schemes. Behind closed doors, they're breaking. They replay every cruel word, every betrayal. In the quiet moments, when there's no one to distract them, the weight of what they've done hits them. But you're not waiting for their apology or their regret. You've grown beyond needing their validation. You've realized your worth was never tied to their ability to see it. The irony? The very things they tried to take from you, your joy, your strength, your faith, are the things they lost themselves. They tried to break you, but ended up breaking their own souls. And now, they're left picking up the pieces, knowing they'll never fit back together. You'll hear whispers of their downfall, their struggles. It won't bring you shallow satisfaction, it'll bring closure. A quiet understanding that the universe works in its own time, its own way. You don't need to witness their punishment or their regret. That's between them and God. Your job is to move forward, to embrace healing, love, and growth. They thought they were writing the end of your story, but they only helped you find a new beginning. And that new beginning, it's brighter and more beautiful than they could ever imagine. Let them deal with their pain, their consequences. You've survived, thrived, and reclaimed your joy. You've stepped into your light while they remain stuck in their darkness. They thought their games were invincible, but the truth? Every insult, every betrayal was a seed they planted. Now, those seeds have grown into thorny vines, wrapping tighter around their lives. Let them wrestle with regret. It creeps in slowly, then consumes them in the quiet, reminding them of the love they destroyed. But you're long gone, far beyond their reach. You've let go of their toxicity and embraced a life of peace, joy, and freedom. That's your greatest triumph. And while they sit in the rubble of their own making, wondering where it all went wrong, you're moving forward, one step at a time, building a life they can never touch. They'll never understand how you walked away, how you kept going, despite the weight of the past. But that's the beauty of it. They don't have to understand. Their undoing is their burden to carry, not yours. Your silence, your peace, your joy. That's the loudest statement you could ever make. It shows them you've risen, healed, and moved on. You've left them behind. And God, in His infinite justice, ensures that they face the weight of their choices. But that's their journey, not yours. Your story is just beginning. Let it be full of light, love, and strength. Leave the rest to the universe. It has already handled it. If you're not following LuxKing, you're probably never going to see us again. If you are, congratulations, you're growing every day.